Hi guys, my name is Oshun the Great, and welcome to my beautiful channel. So, I watched the movie last night, Disturbing Behavior. This very old movie, so you don't have to, or you can. You might want to. If you watched it, or if you haven't watched it yet, you should watch it, or you should go back. But what I took away from this movie, and we don't have special effects here, so I can show clips yet. I'm a hippie on a budget, but if you want to help fund my journey, there's links in my bio. So what I took away from this movie is when your friend is telling you, sorry, so windy today. When your friend is telling you that the normies are trying to turn you, believe them. That's all I took from this. You don't be asking them questions of like, are you sure you're gonna be turned into a normie? Um, if they're petrified of being a normie. This movie triggered a lot for me as an unconventional person, as a hippie, as a nomadic person. I don't conform. I'm very rebellious, and this triggered a lot of shit for me. Of like, one, how society has very much like high school never ends type of energy, and how there are still cliques in the adult world heavily. There are still certain codes people follow and believe in, and I'm heavily against conformity, and people have always been trying to turn me lately, and so this hit a nerve, and so yeah, that's what I took away from that movie. And the main character of this movie was pissing me the fuck off because he just seems so oblivious. But there's this trend, obviously, where they pick teenagers who are hot in their 30s, and we're supposed to just go along with it. And so the acting was nuts in that regard because you have to every second you have to make sure you have like those spaced out clips of like, oh yeah, I'm hot. Oh yeah, let's finish the plot. So it was a lot of that, and I was just pissed at his friend, and then I was like, of course your friend turned because you're so fucking slow, dude. And I thought some of the commentary was hilarious because like when they were in the room about to like when the main character's friend found out his parents sold him out, at the committee meeting, the teachers were all like, yeah, we had to turn this kid because he was like listening to a lot of rock music and masturbating, and he was and the main character was like, poor sap. And I was like, I mean, that sounds kind of punk to me and healthy to me, but whatever. No, I was joking a lot throughout the whole film, and even by the point the main character, it was so much foreshadowing of like of when his parents will also sell him out, and it was like the scene where that came when he was in the house trying to like get his sister out of town and everything. I was like, no, bro, your parents sold you out, man. And so it was just so funny the whole time, and like even the ending was all like his friend ended up being like a teacher at like this unruly school and everything, and like he made it out after they killed all the like the steroid jocks. And I was like, oh no, a normie made it into the world, and I think in real life that happens anyway. They always make it. They always make it, man. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. It triggered a lot for me in my unconventional life, and like I'm traumatized lately. But yeah, it's a good movie. You should watch it. It's funny. I really do like watching old movies lately. Like I'm gonna try to find more. I think I started the movie Fear. And this all went because I went down a rabbit hole. Like, are there movies like The Craft that came out in this year, and like the 19 movies in the 1990s or something? They're still A1. They're still really good. They did a good job. They did a good job in that era. I think there's some kind of nostalgia about the old movies that are just like the new movies don't have it. I don't know. And then the whole narrative that they used to push back then, I think it worked. But like now it's kind of played out. Like all the clicks and stuff, or like the way they do it now is not as like funny or fun or edgy, or like even like the punk and the punk and the outsider kids in this movie, they're like A1. They were like, yes. I feel like they got progressively worse in making like outsider kids like actual outsiders or like funny or like I think Stranger Things did a really good job with the Hellfire Club, for example. And that's not even a movie, that's just like a show. But like I think we should bring back these like quirky kids or outsiders for sure. Like I will say they went heavy with the stereotypes back then for sure, and that could have played into like a lot of the reason. And now we're moving into our life. We're getting like a lot more like I guess like woke and aware and eclectic, and so I guess it just changes with the time. But yeah, I don't know. Food for thought. I thought it was a cute movie, and I probably watch it again. It didn't bore me or anything, so that's always good. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy maybe my week to find more videos, movies like this. But yeah, when your friend tells you they're gonna be turned into a normie, believe them the first time.